Questions Brits ask about living in America. Really curious to see what we got with this, because these are going to be some questions that I would ask as well, and what I'd be curious about of another Brit living in America. Before we do get into this, appreciate if you guys can hit that subscribe button. Yeah, let's see what we got.
Brits have asked me a lot of questions since I moved to America.
I bet they have.
Some of them we could say are a little bit daft, but a good saying from my old job is
Okay.
that there's no such thing as a stupid question.
Right.
So we're going to get straight into it today with 3 questions I get asked quite frequently.
Okay.
Number 1. Now, us Brits are notoriously known for moaning about the weather.
Oh.
Or even
Yeah, I think we're pretty much known for moaning about anything in general, really.
just discussing it more than we need to.
Right, yeah.
And it's not just the cold and the rain.
This is what it's like all the time, though. Like, it really is. Grey skies, cloudy skies, rain.
If we have a hot day, you can guarantee that everybody you see the following week will bring up the amazing hot day that we just had.
Right.
This time of year, don't you think? Oh, yeah. Speaking of weather.
It's
So
really...
it's no surprise that now I live in America, common question I often get asked is, how's the weather? Is it still really hot?
Okay.
So where I live, we have all the seasons, but really have them. It's really hot in the summer and really cold in the winter.
You know what? That's what we don't have in the UK. We don't have all the seasons. You know how, like, spring is meant to be warm, summer really hot, autumn cooling down, winter freezing, right? We just have rain with occasional couple weeks in the summer being hot. That's it. That's our seasons.
Then you have Alaska, which held the lowest temperature in US history in 1971. And then there's Death Valley in California that holds the record for the highest temperature ever recorded in 1913.
I would cook. I would literally be sizzling.
So to answer the question, no, it's not always hot in America, far
Right.
from it, but parts of it are hotter than the UK.
For sure.
The USA actually has all 5 primary climate types: tropical, dry, temperate, continental, and polar.
Okay. Do you know what actually does surprise me about America, though? So I'm going New York very soon. So I've been keeping an eye on the weather. And it's very interesting because, like, New York, in the summer, it's really hot, much hotter than it is in the UK. But then in the winter, it's so much colder. It's extreme in both scales. You know what I'm saying? I thought because it was like hotter in the summer, it would be a little bit warmer than the UK in the winter. But no, it's extremely hot. Well, it's hotter than the UK, and then it's colder than the UK. Because, like, right now in the UK, it's 12 degrees, and it's winter, so it's, you know, it's cool, it's cold. In New York right now, it's like -3. What do you mean? And then it says next to it, feels like -12. What is feels like -12, bro?
Now, you probably knew
Mad.
this one was coming. Aren't you scared that everybody has
Guns! Guns kill!
Now,
Okay.
before moving here,
Yeah.
I did, of course, check the area and check for gun crime rates.
Right.
Because moving here from the
Well, that's the thing. Like, you see it on the media all the time. As a Brit, like, the biggest thing you do hear about America is them having guns, right? And the dangers that can be with that. So in our head straight away is like, oh my God, we're going to go to America. I'm going to see one. And what if you don't like me? You know what I mean?
UK, you are entering the unknown.
Right.
You see the TV programs, you see the
Yeah.
news, and it is daunting thinking that you're moving somewhere where you're told everybody has a gun.
Right.
But that's not entirely true. Not everybody has a gun.
Okay.
There are still laws, given they're not always followed, and this can be a touchy subject.
Right.
But if we look at the root of it, many Brits don't actually know the full ins and outs of America's amendments.
That's
or
true.
why they have them.
That's true.
So, to put it basically, the Second Amendment is part of the Bill of Rights, the first 10 amendments to the US Constitution.
Right.
And it says, a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state,
Okay.
the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed.
Okay.
In modern terms, this means Americans have a constitutional right to own and carry firearms. The Bill
Got
of
you.
Rights were officially ratified in 1791, but to understand the context to this, you have to imagine America in the late 1700s.
Yeah.
America had just fought the American Revolution against Britain. They were terrified of any government becoming too powerful again.
Right.
Allowing citizens to have weapons was seen as a way to protect themselves from an oppressive government and ensure.
See, what is interesting to me, so yeah, that's back then. And, you know, it makes sense why you put that in place. It's so, you know, you can protect yourselves. That is still, nothing has changed at all. Like, when I speak to Americans, that is still the same mindset. Like, if I talk to an American, I'm like, oh, okay, so with your guns and stuff like this, right? And then, like, yeah, it's to protect myself. It's so I keep my own freedom, stuff like that. Interesting.
People could resist if the government turned tyrannical.
Which a lot of British people don't really understand the actual reason to why you have them. We just see like that it's on TV. We see them mainly in the bad light, okay? And we're like, and then a lot of Brits will be like, well, why did I have them? Like, did they just have them for these reasons? Like, to go around and using them? No.
And at the time, the US had no large standing army. Most defense relied on local militias.
Right.
The founders just believed that an armed population was essential for national security. But not only that, people relied on firearms for self-defense, protection against wildlife.
See, that's what I would like it for personally. I would like it for self-defense, especially like being in your own home, right? So like, for example, if I got broken into in my own home, I've got no protection. I might have a baseball bat. I might have any objects hit them with a frying pan. Do you know what I mean? But like, I don't really have a good source of protection. Whereas like in America, you're a lot more secure. You're a lot more safe. Like if that did happen, you can protect yourself. You can protect your possessions. You know what I mean? So yeah, I do like that for that.
And for hunting. So a common follow-up to this question is, okay, that's great, but why does America still keep the Second Amendment today?
Right.
And the answer is, well, partly because it's written into the Constitution. And changing that is incredibly difficult.
Oh, no, I can't see that ever changing. Can you, as Americans, like, imagine that actually was even suggested? Yo, that would be, America would go crazy. That would be insane.
But it's
I
also
can't see it changing.
cultural. Guns became tied to ideas of independence, self-defense, and the whole frontier identity
It's a part of
early
you.
America.
Right.
Add in strong political groups that protect gun rights, and a major Supreme Court ruling in 2008 that confirmed it as an individual right. And you
Okay.
get a country where the Second Amendment isn't just law, it's something many Americans see as part of who they are.
Yeah.
I
That's
get
true.
that a lot of people don't like it, nor do they agree with it. But as it stands, it is what it is. If it makes you feel any better, I've lived here for 18 months now.
Right.
I've visited 20 states.
Oh, wow.
The only guns I've seen were in Walmart and the big store called Sportsman's Warehouse.
Oh, okay, so she's not actually seen them on people?
So after living here, I can confidently report back to the UK, no, not everybody in all of America walks around with a gun physically on show like we're in a cowboy western movie.
That's what literally every Brit feels like is going to happen when they go to Texas. Go to Texas, ride their horse, got a cowboy hat, they got a gun on their hip.
Now, that's
what's
not
this?
me saying people don't do it, because they do. Open carry is still policy in most states. I just haven't personally seen it. And there are some major retailers like Costco that are actually banning firearms on their property.
Oh,
Now,
really?
finally, I know I said there's no such thing as a stupid question.
Well, you can do that. It's private property, right? So on private land, you can choose if you want them there or not. So, yeah, sure.
But
isn't it really hard to be healthy in America?
What?
And I'm not talking about regulations.
No, that's actually true though. That's actually true. Like a lot of the world just see America as just eating fast food. I can't lie. I was wondering before doing this video, when I thought about American food, I didn't think about the beautiful food I've seen in so many videos, right? I just automatically thought fast food. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna lie, you have a lot of good looking fast foods, and I am gonna try them when I go to America. But you also got a lot of healthy foods as well.
I know the FDA works differently to the UK and EU.
Right.
The question is regarding food culture. For the country that gave birth to the hamburger, is infamous for huge portions and is home
Wait, did America give birth to the hamburger? I thought Germany did. I always thought Germany did. I swear I've heard this a few times as well. It's called Hamburg. Hamburg is in Germany.
to countless fast food chains. It can be hard to convince
I think they mean like the American style hamburger, right?
unfamiliar Brits that you can eat healthily here without spending a fortune.
Right.
Yes, the American diet shifted after World War II.
Oh my God, look at that hot dog. Yo, bro, look at that hot. That looks insane. That ain't no British dog. That ain't no British hot dog.
Processed foods,
That looks
convenience
good.
meals, and sugar-heavy products exploded through the 1970s
That looks really
and
good.
80s, contributing to the obesity rates America became known for.
Have you seen the UK obesity rates though? Like British people don't have a leg to stand on, me included. Like I eat a lot of fast food. I seen the stat, the American obesity rates is like 38 or 37%, and literally UK is just slightly behind. They're literally holding hand in hand. I'm pretty sure like when I seen it, like UK was like 36, 37, America was like 37, 38. So we don't have a leg to stand on.
But here's the reality.
We like our junk food
You
too.
can get anything you want in the US. And even though America has a reputation for unhealthy eating,
Right.
there's a definite generational shift towards clean, whole food eating.
Okay.
Fresh veg, fruit, lean protein.
Well, it's so true because a lot of you guys go crazy when I talk about fast food so much, and you all are American. So you guys obviously do eat more healthy than I do. You know what I mean?
Whole grains,
Then again, that's
and
not
fewer
hot.
ultra-processed ingredients. Even in suburban Pennsylvania,
Right.
we have sushi bars, vitality bowls, acai
What's that?
bowls,
What's that?
and we've seen the same type of thing
What's
everywhere
that?
that we've traveled. So at home, we also cook a lot, and so
Okay.
do our friends. And you can eat really well here on a modest budget. People often say it's too expensive to eat healthily.
Well, it's expensive to eat healthily in the UK as well. I tried eating healthily for a month when I was like going to the gym and working out and stuff, and it cost me more money than it did with the fast food.
America. I honestly disagree. I can make homemade soup with fresh ingredients for under $15, and it lasts
Gee,
my family
that's
of
good.
at least 3 full meals.
That's
Another
good.
example is my homemade chicken stew. That costs me
Ooh.
around $20 and gives
Love
us
stew.
4 meals, which works out to be 12 portions. Yes, one of us is
Wait, that's cheap, no? That's cheap. I have stew in the UK, and the meat alone is like $10, $12. What?
technically a half person, but I still wouldn't say that that's expensive. So
That's
my
not
take
expensive.
on this is
That's
that
not
you
expensive.
can be healthy in America in the sense that you can choose not to eat at the fast food chains
Right.
and choose not to pick up the
I
processed
can't wait to eat
foods.
American food.
But if you disagree with
I can't
me,
wait.
let me know
It's
in
gonna
the
happen
comments.
soon.
Also, let me know things you
Very interested though. Enjoy her videos. I'm gonna be eating American food very, very, very soon in New York, and you guys are gonna see the videos on it on this channel soon. So yeah, very excited for that. If you want to see sneak previews to it though, on my Instagram, I'm gonna be posting photos and videos. I might even post like ratings, give you a sneak peek on the stories. So make sure you do follow the Instagram. My Instagram is L3WG_. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you give a thumbs up, subscribe for more content. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.